What up, guys? Good morning. Shard and Bees, Anley Bow. Woo! People coming in hot this morning. Thanks for stopping through, as always. Good to see everyone. Here we are, Whizards Wednesday at the temple. I'm excited. We scrapped our way to 40 offline with those drakes. Bees and Lebo and Darkness caught me grinding. Tried to suck me into two-headed giant. Luckily, I had my kids to keep me off of that. The dickery. There was a lot of dickery going on in Darkness's channel from what I could tell. So now that my drakes are at 40, I think we're going to do a little bit of work on the sideboard today. Or a lot of work. But it shouldn't take too long. And we'll do that kind of midstream once enough people have gathered. And then I think I'll probably test out one of those control decks that they have listed on Steam. I guess. I'm this close to playing Mill today. If you guys think I should play Mill today, speak up in chat. For some reason, I woke up, I was like, maybe I'll play Mill. And I was like, you're stupid. You don't want to do that. But we'll see. Maybe we will. If you guys do want to see Mill, let me know what version. And we can give it a try. Otherwise, I'll probably play one of the 3 control decks I think that were listed on that Steam article, guide, whatever. I'm not going to play any music today, so you guys are on your own for music. Just because I want something to upload to YouTube. That's not going to be copyright. I'm going to listen to music the whole time with my trusty headphones, but you guys won't be able to hear it. Lipo says, everyone likes Mill, huh? All right, well, you guys give me suggestions, or if there's deck lists. It'd definitely make deck building easier if there was like a deck list we could start with. You guys thinking like blue-green turbo fog mill? Or are you guys thinking the blue-white control mill, which is probably the strongest? Or some other kind of mill? Anyway, that's about it. I'm going to put on my headphones. We'll crank out a few warm-up games with Drake, and we'll go from there. Oh, man. Who would have thought? Who would have thought there'd be a day I wanted to play Mill? All right. Let's get in there. Yeah, see, I was wondering about that. I really think I'd rather play the blue-white version, control version of Mill, but maybe I'll have to try Turbo Fog Mill. But I really have no idea what goes in that deck. Ramp? Do we ramp with like Spring to Mind, which we can draw cards off of later? I'm sure I'm going to play against nothing but Rex Ages and just get destroyed. In this deck, I'm wondering if I should cut Kozilek for Herald of Anguish. I don't know. I haven't pulled the trigger on it, but Kozilek's great and he's a ton of fun. But Herald of Anguish, the turn you go in, they discard a card from their hand on their upkeep. It's pretty punishing. It's also another flyer. Kind of keeps with our airborne theme. I barely looked at this hand. I just looked at the lands and kept it. But we're okay because we got a reunion. Holy crap. Unknown. Don't tell us you miss me, man. We missed you. We've been talking about you. Wondering what happened to you. I've been checking Discord to see any kind of action going on. I hope everything is good with you. Sensor's probably pretty good here this turn. I guess we'll censor and we'll play Compelling Deterrent on his dude. And then next turn we can Cathartic. God damn, chat. Yeah, Streamlabs is... Alright, I'll have to fix that after the game. Thanks for the heads up, bees. No cup. I don't know what's going on with Streamlabs. Maybe I need to log in. Maybe I haven't logged in a while or something. Just doing stuff. Just making moves. I kind of like Whispers here. Not really sure I need the double blue, so let's get rid of the island and the censor. Though is he stuck at 2 lands? Let's get risky and get rid of both lands. We didn't quite make our delirium here. Fell off your motorbike. Oh yeah, I just have all the audio turned off. I can't listen to music if I have the game audio on. I guess I'll have to stop listening to music, as much as that bums me out. What do we have in here? We need like a creature in there to make delirium. I guess if we cast pieces, we'll be pretty sure to make delirium. I don't know. I kind of like blocking the Drake. I mean, playing the Drake. All right. All right. No music for me. Game audio for you. I think game audio for you. How's the bike? Unknown. Is it trashed or is it all right? Seriously, though, it's really good to hear from you, man. I did miss you. The rest of the chat kept my spirits up, but... All right. That's a thing. I mean, this center just seems so great, but Just not able to hold it up enough. We did make Delirium there, though. A Never and a Thopter Engineer. He's probably going to play Sylvan Advocate next turn. Could really use a land here. Building a gaming PC, that's what I did. I guess I'd say it was easier than I thought. Except I had a lot of troubles with the power supply, but that was just a bigger pain in my ass than anything. We really need a land here. I don't know. There were good sensor opportunities there, and I missed them because of the way I played. For better or worse. Ulamog. Let's go see what we get. It's not going to be land, sadly. We need land, draw Ulamog. Cathartic's good with Ulamog. And to draw land. We could do something like... We can cast this now. No, we can't. We could, and then we couldn't. Yep, we're going to work on building that sideboard for Saturday. He's going to bring that Scrounger back, or does he not have anything to bring back with it yet? No, he's got Thopter Engineer. Mind Rack is pretty good. But I think I should Cathartic for some land. Mind Rack is decent. If I Cathartic for lands and I get an untapped land, then I could cast Kozilek's Return. And hopefully wipe the Flesh Bag and Scrounger and then just take 2. Really think that's the way we have to go. But I need a red untapped source because I'm using red for Cathartic. And if I don't get it, then all I have is like a Telling Time. Let's play the Mind Rack Demon and hope we hit land next turn. Scrounger. If he does an Alpha Strike, we can kill the Advocate and then Scrounger next turn. We lost 2 Yahinis there. We didn't lose any land, though, on that Mind Rack. That makes drawing a land more possible. Wow. Baller, unknown. You're a baller. Wow, down to 1. Down to 1, ladies. This is not good. Right on time, land? Not really. But it does mean we can hold up Kozilek's Return here. So we can do this. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. And chill. It's gonna be close. That Scrounger, though, it's just going to keep coming back. If he's got, like, Blossoming Defense, we lose. Such is life. I guess I don't really need this. I don't need to. Oh, being Kieran. When we lost both of our Yahinis, I think we're dead. Think we're dead. Ulamog will not save us. It would save us if it triggered Kozilek's return, but it does not. Right? You have to cast the Eldrazi. Well, I guess we go looking. I don't think there's anything here. One Fatal Push? That doesn't seem like it's enough. Rip. Didn't get there. Stalled out on that fourth land. Didn't quite get there. Oh, I got those little kappas going across, those little babies going across the screen. Can you click on those little emotes as they float across the screen? Let me give a click to our thumbs up friend down here. Remember, I added a few new panels down at the bottom under the chat. One of them, some dude you can click on, though it may not be showing up for mobile people. Oh, I didn't fix chat. All right, well, next game. Next game. This looks great. Blue, please. See, I cracked that. I'm bad at that. Well, in this case, it didn't matter, but I've gotten so used to cracking my lands ahead of time that when I have a fatal push, I crack it too early instead of holding it up with the fatal push. It's actually a really good tell for me. If you see me not cracking a fetch land right away, it means I have fatal push. That's the long and short of it. Yeah, I'm thinking of a ham, apple, and cheese sandwich. It's a thing, right? White people eat it. I'm white. I've had a sandwich with apple before. Telling time. I'm gonna get more land. I'm gonna try not to get miss lands here. Confirm, never cathartic. I don't think we need cathartic. I think I'm just gonna try to curve out to Yahinis here. And not worry about the Aetherborn getting in this turn. Unknown with the big subscription. Subscription hype. Thanks, Unknown. Welcome to the temple again. If it expired, I kind of should get. I'm gonna get blue. Kind of also wanted black there. Just gotta keep trying them, Shard, till one works. If he doesn't play a creature, I guess we're just gonna fatal push at the end of this turn. good enough to warrant a Yahini's into pieces here. I guess that's a good reason to keep Cathartic in a lot of situations, is if we do find a fatty, then we have a way to pitch it. Though with 2 pieces, we're going to be dumping a lot of stuff in the graveyard. Hopefully we'll catch a fatty in there. Got one. Cozy's in there. Need to find some more land. We always seem to be in this situation. Streamlabs is down right now, unknown, so the jar doesn't seem to be working very well, and the chat's not working. I'm going to work on it right after this. And maybe Streamlabs isn't down. That's just what I say. I don't know what's actually happening. Land off the top. Baby. Why do we keep getting Ulamog every time I want land off the top? Well, we're going to fatal push that copter for Shizzle. Oh, right. Good point, Omega, and we will get to that too. Unknown gets the choice with his card. He might actually be like a 2-month sub, but I think he missed it, so he's starting from the fresh again. Have it right here. Bear of Silence. Nothing to sacrifice. Was that a 1-2 or what is that? 2-1? Perfect. Perfect. Fatal push, a copter this hand. Kozilek's return next hand. Draw land, of course. Got him. Got him. All right, let's fix things. Yeah, let me just try to fix things. Oh, this is going to take a while. All right, thank you for those bits, Unknown. All right. So, what do we got going on here? They got a lot more widgets these days. Chat box. All right. Sorry about this. It's the way life works sometimes. I don't like that it captures that top spot. Now it's just completely off the box. Ay, ay, ay. Delete. Do it again. Well, I'm glad you guys are entertaining yourselves, because I'm just freaking doing terrible over here. Boom. Good enough. Covers my face. You guys probably happy about that too. Punt. Shards here. I can't sit it. Well, I can. Yeah, all right. We'll move it down. Let's see. Boop, 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 boom, 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 boom. I got too much trash in this chat. There we go. That's pretty good. We'll just have to leave that website up there. Yeah, I guess I could just move it up and then hide it there. Still kind of sticking out a little, but whatever. I could have just moved it down more too. Aha! Yes. Professional streamer. Hashtag sellout. All right. Part 1 done. Do I have a subs command? Number 2. Part 2. How we doing? Staying alive here, guys? I promise you I'm doing this as fast as I can. Ugh. That's right. It's green today, boys. I guess it's green. This is the Halloween tip jar. With that top thing blocking everything. We'll throw it over here in the other corner because it's ugly. All right. All new subs. Get to choose. The fate. Today is Swamp. Here are your options, unknown. We can 1, rip it to shreds. We can 2, just write your name on it. And I'll keep it in some kind of collection. Or 3, I just preserve it just like this. It's my least favorite option, but if you really wanted to save it, I guess that's the only way to save it, because either way I'm ripping it up or drawing on it with a marker. I don't really have sleeves, but I'm sure I can still remember it's yours some other way without writing on it if you choose option 3. Option 1, rip. Option 2, put your name on it. Option 3, save it pristinely like this. Draw a beefy cheese rib steak on it. Is that what you want? We could try that, but I am not a very good artist. If that's what you want, let me know, and I'll go upstairs and get the marker right now. Text isn't even showing up in this one. Okay, all right, let me get a marker. I'll be right back down. I was going to say the advantage of having kids is that you have lots of colored markers around, but I could only find two. We got yellow for the cheese, and we got gray for the rib steak. This is going to be terrible. I can't believe you chose this option. Beefy cheese rib steak. I should be using permanent marker, but then I don't really have the colors. This looks like a lollipop right now. And this gray also looks very black. Oh, this yellow's not showing up at all. Oh, this isn't even yellow. This is like a weird clear white tip, which I just ruined. All right, back to the drawing board. One more. I gotta be able to find markers. They're everywhere in this house. I told you guys I had the goods. Look at that. Look at that. I told you we had the goods in here. All right, I think we're gonna have to use orange for the cheese. All right, we'll see. Oh my God. This is really bad. But I've tried my best, unknown. No one's allowed to make fun of it. No one is allowed to say anything about it. You all remember, if you have nothing good to say, don't say anything at all, right? Is that how the saying goes? Whew. I should get a permanent marker though for one part. Always put your caps back on your markers, kids. Otherwise they dry out. There it is. Congratulations, unknown. Thank you for your sub. You'll forever be remembered here at the temple now. With your very own revised swamp. The orange is the cheese dripping off the steak, and there's like the wood handle because it's like a rib, so there's like not a wood handle, the bone kind of sticks out. Told you this would be terrible. This was not one of the three options I listed for unknown. This is what you get if you try to surprise me with your own option. Thank you, unknown. Thank you. All right. All right. What did I miss in chat here? I'm sure lots of complimentary stuff. Let's go back to the other one because then it'll display at least. And it is cut off below the game now. All right, it's got to be there, I guess. All right. Did some challenging. Got some new chair hypes. Unknown got some message deleted. Nightbot got him. And then you guys made fun of my hard work. That about sums it up, I think. I'll tear it when you sub, Omega, for you. But Unknown gets the beefy cheese rib steak because that's what he wanted. All right, guys. I think it's time to make a mill deck. Are we ready? Are there any already posted here at this in this guide? Teamer Fog Mill. It's probably what we got a list for it already. The you want to be a top D? There's the little Shaolin symbol under my stream. It says donations, and then it shows a picture. I think if you click on that picture, you will go to some kind of donate link. All right, I'm all caught up in chat. Let's make this deck, and we're good to go. It's here. You can't really see it because it's on the Steam overlay. It's really a bad way to do it for me. Can I pop this window out somehow? No. Tutelages, fogs, fevered visions. Ooh, I like playing fevered visions. All right, it's pretty straightforward, I think. Stay with me. Come on, open deck slot. Nice. Nice. Oh, see, I'm not going to hear any of the alerts. I guess I could just unplug my headphones today. No, I better put them on. All right. Oh, that chat just looks professional as fuck. Holy moly. Let me try something with that chat. Can I just do black? Is that going to work? All right. I think that's better. Let's do it that way. That looks the best that I can get it right now. Tima. Let's go get some enchantments here. I didn't see Oath Adjacent there, but we're putting that in there. I did see Imprisoned by the Moon in there. We missed our tutelage. It's a pretty important one. I got tuteled a few times in Modern yesterday. I don't know if it was on stream or not. The stream kind of crashed out. All right, bees, we'll see you around. Move the chat up because we're losing the bottom. Makes sense. But I think that's has more to do with the window capture. I don't even know what I'm moving right here. Oh, that's probably the other chat box. Wish I could undo that. All right. trying here. I think that's it for enchantments. What else we got? Now we need some draw spells. I don't know what we're playing. We're playing Glimmer. Glimmer is the only blue draw spell. Okay. We're doing Teamer. Teamer Mill. Fog. I still think like a blue-white control version is a better way to go. But this one had a deck list. Lebo likes fogs. Who doesn't like fogs is more important. Fiery Temper and Radiant Flames. Oh, we need Telling Time too. Why Telling Time? Telling Time's horrible here. You don't draw a card off of it. I'd rather play Nagging Thoughts. Actually, Nagging Thoughts, you might not draw a card off of it either. What does Nagging Thoughts say? Look. Yeah, it's no good. I don't really trust this guy's deck building, to be completely honest. Johnny was hot on these deck lists. Yeah, I agree. I would rather play Take Inventory than Telling Time. Unless I'm holding up a lot of counter spells, but I don't think I'm doing that in this deck. Collective Defiance. I do like Collective Defiance. That card can be an absolute blowout. That is a win condition. Where'd you go? Cathartic. Did we get that in there? Yeah. But I still think we should just have draw spells. All right, what do we got? We're missing Fevered Visions or Fogs and some Planeswalkers. Let's go get our Fogs. I'm not sure we're running 2 full play sets here. What are we doing? 4 Fog? Yeah, we are. Oh, man. Fog hype. What do we got? Nissa Vital Force, Jace Unraveler, and Chandra. All the biggins. Wait, which Chandra? Flamecaller. $38 and you're playing 22 lands in here? Oh, and Jace on a stick and 23 lands. Guess we got too much of something. Oh, I put in something, didn't I? 2 Lumbering Falls, 2 Fumarole, 2 Cineglade. Everything. Plus 3 wilds. all the stuff. All the lands. I don't normally do this much anymore. I normally make a few cuts in these lands here. Just to try to get my land coming in untapped a bit more than it does normally. When I play 3-color. When I play 2-color, then of course you jam whatever you can of dual lands. 3 island, 3 mountain, 2 forest. Hey, Flashback, what's up? Sorry about that stream yesterday, Flashback. He came in on the modern stream, told me my mic wasn't working. I went to change the settings in OBS and it just stalled out and everything crashed and it was late and I was tired and so I just left. You think that's a weird comment? Yeah, I don't know about this deck all that much. All right, so I put in Oath of Jace, which I think is a great card. I do like take inventory better than telling time here. I guess we're going to cut 1 commencement. Unknown, thank you for those beats. And 1, what else? I mean, I guess we're just kind of all in on Cathartic, it seems. 1 Fiery Temper? I think we cut 1 Fiery Temper. I mean, Big Chandra makes sense because you can draw cards. And I guess we're just trying to slow him down. This bounces big fatties. Cut 1 Fiery Temper and we'll go. 23 lands, eh? 1 creature? What creature are we playing? Oh, Baby Jace. Lol. Basically a creatureless deck. Okay. Here it is. Turbo Mill Fog. From some random dude who posted a ton of deck lists on Steam. What did I miss there? I gotta check my stream. Hey man, thank you so much for that donation. Now we know Streamlabs is loading slowly. But I'll make sure your name gets up there momentarily. Appreciate it. Good to have you back. Money or not. Oh my god, we got sniped. We got sniped by Shard. Well, he's going to expect the fogs now. Our hand's really bad too because we have no red sources. I'm telling you, Streamlabs is just screwed up today. Big apologies for that, but as you can see, I've been scrambling. I don't know if I have to reload or what. This does not hit our friend the Smuggler's Copter. You got a video you want to play? You let me know, unknown. Post it in chat or whisper. It might be even better if you're getting muted. Well, if we don't find any red sources, we're just going to lose. That's bottom line. Well, that's nice to hear, unknown, but once again, I just like people in chat, and you're a good person to have in chat to keep things lively. Like pretty much everyone here. And that's what I'm looking for most. Like my ideal idea of a stream is where like chat doesn't even pay any attention to me. They're just having fun with each other. And maybe I do something stupid or something, and then chat talks about it for a while, and then they go on with their business. I just ramped him. It looks like he needed it. Oh, nice. Your name made it up there. Streamlabs is doing something for me today. Fog seems pretty nice here. Need to make some progress, though. I can't even use this fiery temper off the cathartic reunion, which would be great if I could kill that foundry. We got a cathartic. I guess we could have radiant flames. I need land. I just keep needing land these days. I'll get that all recentered up nice, hopefully, after this game. Yeah, I think it'll be a while till anyone takes your throne. Before anyone's dropping 20 quid on this guy. You know it's coming, Shard. Let's play mono red artifacts. Oh, by the way, we didn't really draw anything good off that cathartic reunion. I guess we got a land, which is good. Never mind, that's pretty decent. He's missing black completely. Red's actually really good here. I think I'm going to dump my hand. We'll kill a creature and dump our hand. Get rid of a fiery temper. Alright, we're doing stuff. We're fighting. Fighting the good fight here. Unknown. Just getting sappy with it. Getting sappy with it this morning. What'd you get, Shard? Oh, you're casting more stuff? How do you think Shard feels right now? Do you think he's bummed that he can't find black? Or do you think he's feeling like he's doing pretty well? I'm sure he's got some removal, so this Jace is not long for the world. What should we do here? I guess he has no attacks, so cathartic is probably better. We can't even play it though, huh? I mean, I could just jam him for 3. Well, I guess he'll just kill it with Nissa. I mean, with Chandra. If he does, then we can jam it for 3 next turn. He's got a lot of cards at hand, but that's just because they're all black. Uh-oh, you know what that is? That's black mana. right there. That is black mana. Enough to harness lightning? No creature, no creature, no creature. We're hoping to dodge like a glint sleeve siphoner here. Alright. That hurts. Very much expected though. And he got the Colossus in. Rip! We just couldn't find a tutelage. Couldn't get going. I don't think I can ditch this because I need commencement. We just got nothing to do here. Absolutely nothing to do. Chief of the Foundry, that's getting played. I mean, we're not even close to milling him out. Why do you guys play mill? Why do you guys like mill? You're just all in on tutelage. If you don't get it within like the first 10 cards, you're just dead. Unless you play blue-white control, maybe, and then you just chill. And he's using Aether Grids against me. We were the one Aether Gridding. Can't believe we're not playing Surge either. I think this deck list sucks. Sucks, I tell ya. Why is it called Turbo? Still. Halfway through the deck and not a single tutelage. I guess I should have gone for a fog there. Rip. GG, Shard. That deck is terrible. Or we just got unlucky. Cheesecakes. Shard hype. Sipe. Putting take inventory in here for Hanzo. I know he loves his take inventory. I don't know how I feel about Glimmer either. So what else did I want in that deck? Yeah, you were stuck on black for a long time, Shard. I was stuck on red for a little bit, but then I just couldn't find anything. Went through half my deck, couldn't find a single tutelage. I know. I know you were stuck on 2 and I ramped you to 3. But in general, I think imprisoning a Scrounger is pretty good because you can't get it back. What was I missing there? What else did I say I was missing? I guess we could try it like this. Glimmer is such a great card, though. It's really hard to cut. Won't you stay with me? We didn't get a Fevered Vision, so that would have probably just hurt us. Was that after the tournament? After you ran your Boros Exert deck? Oh, I'm supposed to center this. Boo-doo-doo. Hand centering, folks. Looks great. Even older than that. Wow, nice. This is a sweet little deck. What other black were you running? Sure. The thing is, you just don't want these fogs early. You want all your fogs late and all your draw early, or your tutelages early. I don't think I can just aggressively mill for tutelages, though. Can't go down to like 5 with just a tutelage. Maybe I can, though. I got enough. I got enough, I got a lot of draw. Maybe I can get back. All right. Fighting someone else stuck on land. Yeah, let's cast the Oath of Jace here. It digs us the deepest. Yeah, to get your disintegration in. And you got the Noxious Gear Hulk. There's the tutelage, boys and girls. Which means everything else is really good after that, so we'll chuck the land. Oh, we got a color. Oh my god, do you think he's gonna have a sensor? We're playing out Baby Jace. We're dodging sensors. Cannot have my tutelage censored. Cannot. And now he's off red mana again. That's pretty sweet. Ooh boy, he looks like he's playing like a Drake fling. Oh my god, those take inventories are gonna tear him a new one. Underhanded design. Holy crap, Shard. Digging deep for that deck. Underhanded design. It is a Drake deck, folks. Confirmed Drake deck. Now, Collective Defiance would be a great card on this Drake, but these take inventories are just card advantages too much. The turbo-ness of this mill is kicking in. Oh, I guess this is going to pump his Drake to Kingdom Come, isn't it? Whoops. Whoops. I don't think we need Fever Visions. We're drawing so many more cards than he is anyway. We're not gonna die here. We're gonna get close if he flings it though. Definitely be close. I mean, I wonder if we could just hit him for 32 like next turn. Did we get our 4th take inventory? Lol. So we make him draw 7 times. Times 2 is 14. I think we got him prison here. Oh, we don't even have triple red for... for that collected defiance. Alright. We should be able to mill him out next turn. It's alright. Take 2. Take 4. Go to 8. Be nice to draw one of our fogs. Even though that doesn't help us against Chandra, I guess. Yeah. Doesn't help us against Fling and Chandra, though. That's for sure. Wow, no attacks. We bluffed the fog, boys and girls. We bluffed it. What is this guy doing? 18 cards, eh? With this take inventory and a cathartic reunion. Yeah, I don't know what happened on that play, but perhaps there was a misclick involved. 6, we need to draw 3 more. This draws 3 cards. Wow, look at our hand. Look at our hand. Got him. Our changes for the win. Oop. Gotta pass the turn. I don't care. 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 Still? Yeah, I didn't even see when I got that second tutelage. Well, turns out when you get tutelage, the deck works better. I didn't get a single tutelage against you, Shard. I went through 31 cards. Didn't see one. Garbage. One and one. 1 and 1. Maybe we should keep track here. Throw it right in the middle. I guess that'll cover the guy's hand. Well, who cares what his hand is? Oh, that looks epic. Ugh, we'll have to fix that. There we go. I like that hand. It's better to put it on the same line, I think. Fumarole seems good here. All right, what do we got? Zombos. Zombos are okay. Be cathartic right now. No, I think we wait for tutelage here. And we're definitely not fogging this early. And we got 2 blues, 2 reds. I don't really know what we need. Guess it's good to have a green source around to always have a fog up. Bees went to drop off the kids, and Lebo went to back to sleep. Is that what's going on, or is Lebo grinding? Did I see him on? Could be grinding. Stay with me. Won't you stay with me? I heard some Rod Stewart today. I was actually kind of jamming out to it. Take that for what it's worth. Oh, that wasn't supposed to come into play tapped. Punt. 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 I'm really worried about an anguished unmaking here. But there's nothing we can do about it. Holy God, this guy's not doing anything. Is he playing 2 Dread Wanderers and Sorin? That was a huge punt. We could be playing 2 take inventories this turn, or a take inventory and a cathartic. Instead, we're doing nothing. Oh, we're doing token deck. Is he playing a bit of a fat stack too? And of course we have the crappy fog, the one that costs 2. Well, here we go. Here we go. We got all the draw in the world, but we're a turn behind because I punted. I want to play Fever Visions last, I think. I guess Bigness's ultimate lets you draw cards. Yeah, draw some cards, dude. Draw some cards. What the cool kids are doing. I like it. I like it. Suck it. In fact, I think we're going to pitch Fever Visions. It only helps them. We're going to pitch a take inventory and a Fever Visions. And hold up a fog. First take inventory kind of sucks. I think we let him go with Obnixilis. I don't know how long we could fog out here, though. We do get to draw a bunch of cards next turn, though. Can you imagine if we were doing this 1 turn earlier? I think we would have won easily. Now it's going to be tight. We would still be at 16 life. Oh, yeah. He's looking for that unmaking, I guess. Is there any in here? Did we mill any? We milled 1. Floorboards. He's got a Dawn. Imprisoned by the Moon does not seem to be great right now. Guess we'll chuck that. Chuck a Falls in the Moon. There's our fog. I think we got there, boys. I think we got there. Let's hold up a green for me, please. We can just dump our hand next turn for the win. Got there. Should have won this turn. You punting yourself? What command are you trying to make? What kind of secret commands are you doing in there? If he does pull an unmaking, then we probably lose. I don't see it in the mill. That's a fine play. Alright. Do that stuff. He knows we got the fog up. He can feel it in his bones. He doesn't even want to make this attack, but he must. You have to attack into the fog. Don't get lost in the fog. Didn't work out. Good effort, Shard. Good effort. Well, the question is, do we ditch the fog or not? I mean, like, we have to be assured we're going to get the win here. We're going to pitch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, which mills them for 10. All right, that's the win. Let's just mill it. Oh, let's do damage to him. Tub Nicholas too. Got him. And we got to play our fog super effectively. Oh no, don't quit. Don't quit. Ay, ay, ay. Fog. Ay, ay, ay. We in there. We in there. It is still early. Without music, this game is a lot different. That looks like a shard command. Any command you type somehow gives me a punt. I'm glad Nightbot can't trigger MTG bot. All right, so this is what Turbo Mill Fog Life is like, guys. Maybe we need the game music on. That's what we should do. Let's cancel out of here. I haven't listened to that in ages. But I'm sure I have it turned off because I generally never want to hear it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I feel it. We're going to the desert, folks. Take a ride with me. The temple is going to the desert. All right, Shard. Yeah, I should be doing Midday Modern again. So I'll be on in another few hours after I go off. Yesterday I was so tired. I shouldn't have done it. I should have just snapped. Today I at least tried to get some sleep. A little bit fitful there at the beginning, but wow, I haven't heard any of this music. Well, the 2-console grind must be rough, Lebo. That's a lot of grinding. It's cool though if you have different sets on the different systems though. At least you get to play different decks. Hey-oo, tutelage off the top? I like that. I still want to play Jay's turn 2 over playing the tutelage turn 3. And we still have a chance to play tutelage turn 3 if we hit a land. We have hit a fog. I guess I should have looked for a card there. Look for an untapped land. If I get an untapped land, I guess I'll feel a bit foolish. But I don't really want to chuck the other land either. It doesn't matter. What are you talking about? Oh yeah. Right on. You're talking about the grind. There was our untapped land, folks. There it frickin' was. So we missed out on 2 tutelages there. 2 tutelages. I think he saw that fog and he just had to like slow himself down. Cathartic. Hype. Okay. Dodge a reclamation sage. We've been able to do it so far. And this deck is really weak to a 3 reclamation sage deck. Oh! I saw the 3 drop, I saw the casting cost. Thought for sure we were getting Rec Sage there. But no. No, we were not. I think we let him draw cards. Off tracker, I'm not sure about that. Oh my god, another tutelage. This Cathartic next turn is going to be brutal. I guess since we have Fog Up, we're gonna cast it. Want to crack a clue, buddy? Crack a clue. Sure. Maybe we should wait till it just does more damage. We'll go down to 10 here. But we might not always have Fog Up. That's the problem. Yeah, I think we're gonna fog it out here. Fog it out. So many good options. We really need a land would be best. Radiant Flames is definitely getting pitched, so is Take Inventory. And we found a fog. Yeah, boy. And I don't think we play the land because we might want to just pitch. That might be enough to win next turn. Elven Bellower into Rec Sage would kind of suck here. Let's see what he's playing with. The nice thing about this is you get to see everybody's deck. Looks like a Constrictor deck. Oh, there's one Rec Sage. Wonder how many he's playing. Maybe just the one. Oh, he's getting the Rec Sage back, and he's got the mana for it. You sneaky snake. You sneaky snake. That was a good turn for him. He had the 6th land untapped. Had the proper colors to play everything. Gross. How many modes can we get out of this? 2? I guess Liliana does nothing to us, so we'll kill the tracker and we'll draw our hand. I should play a land. What's he at, 13? We're in a bit of a spot here, boys. We got no draw. Mill Dickory. For sure. Glorybringer. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad for us. He might just be able to ribbons us to death next turn. I think he had just that one Rec Sage and he was able to get it. Well, we pretty much need to draw a fog here. That is not a fog. Dead. We can't cast Imprison and keep our Lumbering Falls up. Just dead skis. Just dead skis. I mean, there's a part of me that doesn't want this deck to win anyway. I do like winning, but promoting Mill is not good. So it leaves me in a little bit of an awkward spot. Beef! Beefy cheese rib steaks. I'm just drying out over there right now. I wonder if Unknown blasted his nose again. He broke his nose doing something else, and now he went off the motorbike on his face, so he might have blasted it again. Hopefully he had a helmet on, though. This hand looks great. Can't really hope for a better hand. Oh, it's about that time to work on our Drake sideboard. Play a few more Mill matches. Then we'll go Mardu Vehicles. Mardu Vehicles is pretty bad for us. What I don't know is whether we should be taking inventory this turn or just saving it for when we have the tutelage. I've not play tested this very much. I do know, though, that we definitely need more blue in our lives. Thalia. Thalia's okay. We got this untapped land right here that we can get in play to get our tutelage off. You know what might be good is to play a mountain here and then collectively defy, killing Thalia and dumping her whole hand. Even though curving out the Jace also seems okay. Make an emblem. Make an emblem. And now we're going to use Collective Defiance to wipe his board. That seems fine. Because that Gideon could be a big problem. That Gideon would be sweet in a blue-white mill deck. Now we also have Baby Jace, and I really don't want to lose him either. Rip your Planeswalker, dude. Save it. Save it. Are you talking about Jace? Maybe you're talking about Jace. But now we got two Jaces. I think we play Little Jace here. Well, now that we have tutelage, maybe it's different. I mean, fog. We can't play big Jace and fog, though, so let's play little Jace. Take inventory. Take inventory first. Big Shandy. Big Shandy in the house. Go get a green source. No, go get another blue source. Alright. Big Shandy cannot sweep the board with that pesky little selfless spirit. Boy, that selfless spirit is pesky. Well, we can't play big Jace because we're going to have little Jace. Can we get something out of there? Get a Collective Defiance? What does that do? That helps us kill selfless spirit. Let's see what we get off of Jace here. Glimmer. I mean, we should cast Cathartic, right? So it might be time to hold up Fog. Or Sweep. I think we're losing Big Jace. That's the easiest one to discard. Now I think we cast Collective Defiance. Which means we can't... Yeah, let's cast Collective Defiance, get rid of that selfless spirit. The next turn we can Big Chandra and sweep the board. Unless, of course, he finds another one. Should we do any other modes? We definitely shouldn't discard our hand. hand. I think we want to keep the mana open. I think we're just gonna chill like this. I don't know, Lebo. I do not know. I do not check up on those things. People can come and go as they please here at the temple. Lurk or chat. Whatever. Jace is eating it. That's good. Except that he's not eating it because we're fogging. Weird. Fog hype. Keep me entertained, Lebo. Regale me with stories of barbecue and explosive winds and magic. Oh, commencement doesn't work. Well, that's terrible for us. That's pretty terrible. Yet the game plan remains the same here. Sweep for 2. Now he's got to dump his hand. Probably what he's gonna do. Why does that Collected Defiance have a little red dot by it? Oh, cool. Exile. This means he's exile. Wow! Oh, but he can only attack with the Glorybringer. How close are we to milling him out here? Not that close. I think we're just gonna glimmer and fog here. And the next turn, like, take inventory cathartic should get him. Even though we only have 1 tutelage. Guess if we got another tutelage, we'd still need a land if we got another tutelage. Sure. It's funny, like, I kind of hate the way Mill... Ew. I don't want any of this. I want to see better cards than that. Like, doesn't really interact with the opponent. And just goes for this other strategy. We're not going to fog here because we can do that next turn. The next turn seems better. How many do we get off of this? 2? Might as well. Alright, well, we don't really have any more draw spells next turn. But we can fog it up for a little while. Almost done with set 2 on Steam. That's Shadows and Eldritch. Pretty much got all your wolves at that point, I think. can use commencement here because we have the mana. What does this do? This returns a target permanent from your graveyard to your hand. Oath of Jace would be great here. I guess Jace is pretty good here. How many cards is that? 14. Boy, a draw spell would have been nice there. Alright, we play her. We have 3 mana up. Which is not enough to get Jace into play. But it is enough to get Jace in hand and then on the play next turn. Otherwise we just make a land. Which doesn't seem that good. Could imprison Hazaret actually, and that'll keep him from flinging stuff at us. Oh, we can't, because we'd have to untap the land. We have a true fog though, so we could untap the land, cast the imprison on Hazaret, fog his attack, and then next turn draw Jace, and that should not quite be enough, but we draw a card off of Jace too. Let's do it that way. Let's make sure to keep up a green here. Definitely not swinging. No way in the world we would swing here. If we had the land, we could activate it for hexproof if you try to do something to it, but we're just going to cast fog early if he tries to kill it. He did just dump his fatal push though, which is nice. I think he's thinking about attacking with the land here, but he knows he has Glorybringer. And Glorybringer should just win it if we don't have fog, which we do. Which we do. When's the ultimate on her? We could ultimate. Whenever you play a land, you draw a card. Let's see what we get here. God damn. Chandra will let us draw 4 cards. That'll win. That'll get it done, boys. Chandra's way better than Jace for drawing cards. And the seldom used second ability of Chandra. Actually, he could go down to just 1 card. Got him. Alright. Good old fog. You got Amonkhet, and Shadows. Well, you're still missing some of those. Aren't you still missing some of those really good zombies? Like Diregraph and Dark Salvation. He's doing his best. That's for sure. All right, one more for the turbo mill. Let's see if we can improve the win percentage, and then we'll look into sideboards for the Drake Fling deck. I'm probably gonna erase this deck the second I stop streaming because it makes me feel dirty. Pet, and you got Shadows. What would you say, Shard? You just started this game. You have a good impression of, not just started, but you have a good impression of what sets are strong. Oh my god, we won already, folks. We won already. He knew we were playing Mill. He got out of there. Whoo, we keep getting tutelage in the opening hand. Yes. Yes, sir. And we get to play Fever Visions this game, which is good. Yeah, then you might want to go, I guess that's Eldritch Moon? Whatever has Diregraph. I like how that card went from being like kinda cool, but not really playable, to super playable. Amonkhet did a good job of making Diregraph be a thing. Wow, that card's horrible for us. Looks like we're fiery tempering that nonsense. We could discard another thing besides fire. Discard the land. I should have played the green and kept the red. Really? I think Diregraph might be the best zombie card in duels. Let's go value. Let's go with the value. We're playing 23 lands here as opposed to my 20 land Drake deck, so there's a good chance we'll get some lands off this. Crypt Breaker. Yeah, Crypt Breaker is really good. I mean, the thing is, he's just such a needle, or whatever you'd call it. Lightning post. Whatever people say. These two Fiery Tempers are no good. Lightning Rod. Like, if he lasts for 2 turns, that's a lot of zombies you just made. Crypt Breaker's very good, though. I think this looks like Radiant Flame's turn. I was thinking about playing other stuff, but Radiant seems really good here. I'm really not loving this double Fiery Temper. I would love to find another Cathartic. Might not have to fog our way through this one. He's got a lot of cards in hand. I say we fevered. He's playing a bit of a fat stack, though. Look at that. Fog off the top. Hot fog coming at us. Oh, and he mills away the other cub. How many of these are you playing, you bastard? This is like the exact deck we don't want. Start to finish. Okay. It's not the fattest deck, though. It's medium fat. I think we'll use... Oh, we could do this and discard both Fiery Tempers. Stop. Value. Get on the value train, folks. Holy moly. incredible amounts of value. I guess that's true. It does kind of snowball though. So Mill's a little like consistent in their milling for a while, and then they'll either just find a ton of draw cards or just have enough land to be playing 2 to 3 spells a turn. I don't think we need to fog for any reason here. Or they'll find that second tutelage. So at some point it ramps pretty hard. Go on green. Do we have a take inventory in here already? No. Lull, gaining life. You think I'm worried about your life total? You think I give a damn about your life total? Or your sacred guy? He can't draw land. We've been fevered visioning. Does he have a cat deck? Are we playing a cat deck? Main phase Glimmer? I would love another tutelage. I guess we can just go dig for a tutelage here. Shandy, eh? Cathartic, eh? These are all really good cards. But I wanted a tutelage. Maybe we could win with life total. Screw you, Cathartic. Chandra will also kick in Oath of Jace, which will be nice. You would have kept both? I feel like we have just so much card draw off these 3 cards alone. The Cathartic wasn't necessary. If we still had those 2 Fiery Tempers in hand, then that I think would have been an easy Cathartic. Yeah, me too, man. We're definitely gonna look through people's decks. That's the advantage of playing Mill. I was already thinking that in my head. Get out of my head! Yeah, I don't know. I think. Plus a second tutelage, like think about the payoff for that. Would have been immense. Well, do we even, I guess we do Chandra for 1 here. I mean, this game is over in so many ways, it's not even funny. It's actually a little funny. Whew, look at all those tapped lands. I'm not going to be playing any upright lands for a long time now. I think we should do a massive collective defiance here. You think so? Should we wheel with Chandra or use collective defiance? Do both. Sadly, collective defiance is at sorcery speed, so we can't do both. Hey-oh. we're definitely playing that. We're definitely playing that. Alright. Chandra, I guess, gets you one more card than Collective Defiance. Ooh, that's a lot of milling. It goes fast when there's actually nothing to mill. Should have played the land, just to make life easier. Oh, good reminder. Good reminder. I would have quit that game right there. That is a very good reminder. Looks like just a procession deck. An all-white version. Wow, that music shift freaks me out. Angel of Invention, Lone Rider, SRAMs, Anointer Priest, Master Tinkerer, Flagship, Battle Captain, Cats, Gideons. It's just got some removal. Zella. Just he really likes Lone Rider. I'm not sure why. I can't believe he dodged both those Cubs. Like, he could have easily won the game if he had both those Cubs right away. He killed that one and then milled the other one. He's playing start to finish, but he's not playing finish. He's not playing any black. Oh no, there's a black source. He's not playing Anguished Unmaking. He's not playing Cast Out. Yeah, right? Angel of Invention at the bottom, but he didn't even have 5 mana. That's what you get for playing a fat stack. You get inconsistent mana. Alright folks, we are going to build a sideboard for my friend, the Dirty Drake deck. So for those of you guys not familiar, we'll go through the deck. This is based around Enigma Drake, so we just have tons of spells, as well as we got a little bit of a reanimate package here. We got Mind Rack Demon, Necromantic Summons, Big Lily, and Ever After for reanimate one-ofs. And we have these 3 fatties. So it's mostly just Drakes. And we got a lot of sweepers, and kill spells, and dig spells, and discard spells. So this deck I think is pretty strong right now. But we didn't give Mill his final point of credit. We should do that. It's gross that that deck is so good. 4 and 2 at the top of the ladder. Terrible. Alright, Shard. Have a good night. So the 3 decks I'm worried about the most when fighting with this deck are control decks, vehicle decks, and some kind of like super rush deck. So that's the least of my worries. Mainly it's just control or vehicles. Now, Grixis doesn't really have any great answers to vehicles. It's got a lot of good answers to control. Anyway, I kind of want to make this in a new deck. I don't think it's going to let me, though. Alright. Get rid of this old Drake Fling. This is clearly the best version that we have now. So I have some ideas. We'll start with those, and then we'll try to trim them down. So for control, I just want to play Dispel, mainly. Maybe not 4, maybe we'll only put 3 in the sideboard. But also, I forget what I have in the deck. It's not going to show up here. And perhaps fight some counter battles. I don't really like Scatter though, because I don't think I can pull it off. Means I play Spell Shrivel, which isn't always great against control, because eventually they have too much land. Perhaps we play Glimmer. Slower kind of draw against them. Maybe we'll confirm. I think I was going to maybe put in Torrential Gear Hulk too. I might have to go with Scatter here. It's just the best one. Just the best one. Alright, let's get Gear Hulk. And that might be it. Like if we play control, I'm going to take out all the Reanimator stuff, which means I take out Necromantic Summons, I take out Kozilek, I take out Ever After, and I take out Ulamog. That's 4. I might take out the Cathartic Reunions too, and go to something like Glimmer that's instant speed. Because the Cathartics you could just get boned if it gets countered. That means I'd take out 8 cards, and how many cards do I have here? A lot more than that. Well, we're gonna have to make the cuts later. Alright. What do we do against vehicles? We got nothing. We don't have Reclamation Sage, we don't have that white card. Is there anything that blows up artifacts in Grixis? I don't think so. I really don't. You guys got anything for me? Are there any planeswalkers? Like only Nahiri, which we can't really play. Something like Select for Inspection or Unsubstantiate are pretty good tempo-wise. I guess I kind of like Unsub better. The Scry's nice, but it means like a Smuggler's Copter already gets to loot. When you Unsubstantiate, you can catch it earlier. Oh, I'm already playing 1 Compelling Deterrence. This might be just as good as Unsubstantiate. Can't get the spell, but I might be playing 2 of these already. Where's Unsubstantiate? We missed it. I'll have to go back and check the deck to make sure. And is that the best we can do against vehicles? We just try to tempo and unsubstantiate it? We do things like Spell Shrivel, which would exile it, but any kind of counter spell would counter it. Confiscation Coup. Have energy. You get 4 energy, which would be able to steal most vehicles. An energy deck I'm also kind of worried about. That would be the fourth deck I'm worried about. Scour is actually pretty good for us. It's instant. We get Delirium pretty fast. We could almost play that right now. Maybe Scour's better. Boy, Scour is super tempting. Super tempting. What about something like Rise from the Tides? Not a good sideboard card? If so, against what? I don't know, we'll put it in there though. We already have 3 Fatal Pushes. Oh, Grasp I thought would be good against vehicles. Though it doesn't hit this Starship Enterprise there, it hits... It's also pretty good against Teamer. I think I was thinking about putting Grasps in. Essence Extraction I was also considering putting, or Murder's good against vehicles. Murder's probably the best. Take out the Grasps. Murder's got that rough casting cost though. Our mana base is pretty sketch. I was also thinking about playing Radiant Flames against the really fast decks. We already have 2 Yahinis. 2 Radiant Flames is probably all I need against them. Oh, I wanted to play second Never against Planeswalkers. Magma Spray is kind of good. Harness Lightning is kind of good. We'll throw them in for now, but we gotta make a lot of cuts. Cut. Maybe. What was I looking for? I missed it, whatever I was looking for. Radiant Flames. I think that's about it. So like against the really fast decks, we'd probably board in some Essence Extractions and some Radiant Flames. 4. Against Control, we board in 4 Dispels is too much. Maybe 3 Dispels and Glimmers and take out the Reanimator stuff and just sit around and probably, I guess, Scatter. But maybe we don't need Scatter if we're playing 3 Dispels. Do 1 Scatter. And the Gear Hulk. And against, let's say, Teamer Energy. Like against Planeswalkers, I think we need to somehow attack earlier. Maybe we board in a Compelling Deterrence or something, or some Unsubstantiates would be good. Every time they cast a Planeswalker, we unsubstantiate it. And then we put in the Never. Rise seems like an alternate win con. Like if we wanted to go out breaks, you just turn it into a Rise deck, but I'm not sure that's good for any way. I don't think that's good in any way for us. Scour seems great, but I think Glimmer's better. we would board this in against energy, though maybe. Catch an early cub and tracker, an early cub and rogue refiner with it. I think we just want 3 murders for that. Put in 3 murders and like 2 unsubstantiates for the vehicle deck. Furnace lightning. Take that out. Maybe we don't need any more compelling deterrents. I don't know if we have 1 or 2 in there. What else are we gonna cut? I don't think we need the magma spray. I do. I'm playing Grixis. I'm playing black, red, black, blue, and red. I think magma spray is too conditional. It's basically if someone's going to beat us with the scrounger, then we need the magma spray. Hopefully we just blow him loose to the scrounger. Let's cut good against. Our mana up big enough for ribbons to be that good. Cuts just more removal and sorcery speed. Out. Rising tides. Out. Need to make 5 more cuts. We need to get down to 15. Maybe we don't need 3 glimmers here. Do we need the glimmer? Our card draw is already sick, right? We got 4 pieces of the puzzle, 4 cathartics. But I guess we're trying to cut the cathartics against control. I don't know if we need 4 cards against small decks. Maybe 2 Radiant Flames is enough. Essence Extraction is kind of nice, but... Or we could roll with like 2 murders and an unsubstantiate against vehicles, because it'd be nice to kind of have some crossover between these cards. We go like this. I don't like all these double casting costs. GTX 78. Thank you for coming to the temple today. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. You caught me in the middle of building a sideboard for this Drake deck. Because I have a new promotion over here. Sideboard Saturdays. I don't know if you call it a promotion or whatever. But I'm going to be getting games together on stream around Saturday at 9 p.m. This Saturday will be the first ever. We're going to try to get... I'm going to hopefully get 3 other people. That would be ideal. If I just have 1 person, then we'll probably play best 3 out of 5 with sideboards. If I get 3 other people, then we can do like a kind of round robin thing where 2 people play each other and then 1 person plays me and then the 2 winners play each other and the 2 losers play each other. But we'd probably just do the full round robin and then we would do best 2 out of 3 instead of 3 out of 5. So I'm building a sideboard for that. We also have Challenge Thursdays tomorrow morning. Deck building challenges. And what challenges do we have in store for tomorrow? The feet and toe deck, we're probably not going to see that. The mythic only deck we haven't won with yet, and I have to actually rebuild it. I'll probably rebuild it today. Ladies' Night deck is a deck made with only female characters. A 5 of Gear Hulk or God deck, which is just going to be terrible, but we'll probably do that tomorrow. And a land destruction deck. Kind of forgot how we got to that one, but that one I probably won't do either. I'm looking at doing 2, 3, and 4 tomorrow of those challenges. Look at Unknown. He's got the older brother and top D status right now. Anyways, I added some weird emote spam thing at in the panels down below the chat. If you want to click on that guy, I wonder what he's doing right now. Let me check. He's just floating around there. Let's see if I can punch him in the face or something. I gave him some love. I guess he likes to be loved. Don't we all? Anyway, and I think we just came up with our sideboard. This seems pretty freaking strong, I would say. I like the Unsubstantiate compared to the Compelling Deterrence for Planeswalkers. Unsubstantiate seems great against Planeswalkers. What else would we board in against Planeswalkers? Probably the Scatter. And the Never. And the Clear Hulk. And seems pretty good. Alright, I'm keeping it. I think this is a pretty tight sideboard. I don't know, there's not really any holes in it for me. I guess we don't have an answer to mill. The mill generally helps us because it pumps our drakes and enables us to get stuff out of the graveyard. What would we do against mill? Ooh. Play a Scatter, some Unsubstantiates. That's about it. I guess we could put a Commit to Memory in. Should we try to squeeze a Commit to Memory in here? I think we should. It's only one of them, but if he's milling us, we can get it out of the graveyard anyway. We kind of just have to kill a mill deck. Just to have a huge Drake and then kill it. Scatter seems pretty bad, but it's great with Gear Hulk. Plus we got 3 Dispels. I really think Control is our worst matchup though, that's why I'm backing 3 Dispels. So we played Control, we played 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. A lot, but we're supposed to do in the sideboard, right? We could just go down 1 Dispel here. Thinking about cutting a Dispel or a Scatter. We could cut another Radiant Flames. We already played 2 Yahinis and Kozilek's Return. Maybe just a Radiant Flames. Alright. That's a solid 15. Now I'll play the Drake deck once so you guys see. Oh, well, we can talk about it a little bit here and what we sideboard out. I wish I could have both open at the same time. So against Control, we could sideboard out 2 Fatal Push. The Centers are still good. I still like the Whispers too. 1 Kozilek's Return. 2 Yahinis, 1 Necromantic Summons, 1 Ever After, 1 Kozilek, 1 Ulamog. So that's 9 cards that we could side out. We could put in 3 dispels, 1 scatter. I guess we put in the, well, let's see what else we get. 2 Glimmer, 6, Torrential Gearhawk, 7. Maybe commit 8 and an unsubstantiate for 9. That's pretty transformative. The beauty about this sideboard is that it's all spells, and that's what our deck is anyway, right? We're just trying to pump our drakes with spells. So it's just making sure we have the right spells to deal with what we're up against. But the Gearhawk is a nice little extra win con. So I think that seems pretty good. Bees! Bees with the host. Uh-oh. He's getting close to streaming, folks. Be the dirtiest stream on Twitch. Alright, and so what else are we worried about? Vehicles? Definitely need Fatal Push. We could put a 3rd Fatal Push in. Instead of that Essence Extraction. Hellenic Torrent seems good against vehicles. I don't know, everything that's... We're about as strong as we can get against vehicles, unless we cut pieces of the puzzle. And just put in more stuff. Vehicles often plays Planeswalkers. So, let's see. How many do we want to board in against vehicles? 2 murders. Basically just 2 murders and maybe a never. Maybe the unsubstantiates. 2 murders and 2 unsubstantiates, 4 cards. With a possible never 5th if they're playing Planeswalkers. We could also put a Planeswalker in our sideboard, like Big Chandra or Little Chandra. Not sure what that would be good against. Probably something. So if we board out 4 cards against vehicles... Maybe Whispers, they dump their hand pretty fast. Maybe Whispers loses some strength. Maybe a Pieces. That'll be tough. About 3. Maybe get rid of Vexing Scuttler. Maybe this kind of interaction is just too slow against vehicles. Go down to 4. I still think playing Nulamog is okay, so I don't think we need to cut the whole package. Yes, I would love to lower this music. I'm gonna have to exit out here. Oh my god. Again, I generally do not roll with the music on because I like to play my own music, but I feel like posting this video to YouTube today, so we're gonna stick with it. Alright, and so what was the 3rd deck? Little guys like Vamp Madness or something. Vamp Madness. Vamp Madness, we'd take out Whispers for sure. Take out the 2 Whispers. And maybe a Pieces or something. Or Dark Intimations. Dark Intimations can be pretty bad against those guys. Take out like 3 or 4 cards. And put in the Radiant Flames, the Essence Extraction. That's about it. I guess we could sub in some murders too, or unsubstantiated is okay against like Incorrigible Youth. Maybe a Dispel, I don't know. So that seems good. That's the sideboard plan. Let's go play a game and pretend we have sideboard cards in or something. I think we need a different avatar for this deck too. All those decks that you just saw stream by are clearly great. Not a single bad one in the bunch. Anyways, JTX, thank you for that follow very much. Thanks for speaking up in chat as well. That doesn't always happen. Sometimes you just get the follow and you never hear from that person again. I hope you're doing all right. Are you a Magic duelist? Are you getting psyched for Arena? Seems okay. Not great, but okay. Definitely have 3 colors and a Cathartic on turn 2. And once again, we're playing just a tiny bit of a fat stack. This dude just couldn't make the cut down to 60. Looks like he wanted to stay at 64. If we Cathartic here, what do we do? Is Whispers a sorcery? I kind of like to see how our land shakes out before I Cathartic. So let's just hold up Censor, and if we do nothing, that's fine. Or we might just cycle Censor. The thing is now he can censor our Cathartic. That puts us in a really tight spot here. Do we go for it anyway? Oh, it's gonna hurt like hell. It's gonna hurt like hell if we don't. Maybe we just Whisper him. Play a tap land, Whisper him, and then play Drake. This Cathartic just sits here for a while until we find something really big to dump to it. Seems okay. If he wants to censor Whisper, it's pretty much the same as what it's doing. He did pause, folks. He did pause. I think our Cathartic would have been in deep trouble there. Or maybe he's just a reader. Which is fair. Not many people play Whispers. So I think it's pretty cool in this deck. We'll go with the Drake. Nothing. Nothing for the Drake. Ooh, I like that. Green, blue, blue, black. Black, red. Woo! These 3 dual lands give us 2 sources of every color. That's pretty good, but we'll get a swamp here. Well, we've been spending our whole time playing around counters when I don't think he's got a counter at all. Well, now he could only have Censor. We're going off with Cathartic. Pieces is pretty good here too, but let's just do Cathartic. I'm sure he plays a Planeswalker next turn. I guess we'll just chill. Still playing around the sensor. I don't really... the sensor that he probably doesn't even have. We got a sensor now. I'd say we get the Drake back here. Well, no, we should pieces and then try to get it ever after for 2. Maybe get a Ulamog Drake back instead of just a Drake. Kozilek and Drake. No such luck. We have the clue, so this is actually fantastic. And then more card draw. Alright, we can take 3 here. Just to see if there's any, if we have to censor a Gideon or something before we kill his Thalia. Of course, he could have something like Spell Queller. Or that frickin' sensor. Let's play our push and then see what he does. Oh no, we can't. We have to crack it. We go for it? We go for it. We get to draw a card no matter what, which is always good. Yeah. Spell Shrivel. So he does have something. He's doing something. We weren't wrong to... Yahini's great here, though. I don't think he's going to have too many more creatures. We get to play a pieces off of it and hold up a sensor. That was a sweet top deck. Come on, let's put another fatty in the graveyard for us here. Do we like push again? I can't tell what this guy's got. I guess if he's got Spell Queller, it's good. Sure. Halfway through our deck. Not a single fatty around. Where's our Drake? Oh, he deck stoned it. Deck stoned our Drake. That's not nice at all. I think we'll cycle the sensor at this point. Hey, we can fatal push that Reflector Mage. Could have Long Road Home. But let's go find out. Get another black source, I think. We'll play another pieces. Still looking for our fatty fats. I wonder if he's going to play Dust to Dawn here. He seems to be like a kind of control tempo something. That's the best I can call this deck. think we cathartic while those shields are down. Okay. Got some action now. Got some action from the back section. Reflector Mage is pretty bad for us, by the way. Reflector Mage plus Reanimator doesn't work out that great. But we are almost at 10 lands at this point. So I think we can just start hard casting Ulamogs, which is always good. We could mill ourselves with this Mine Rack Demon here. Maybe I'll play Return here. I never play Return, but it seems fine. I assume we got our fatties by now. There's Ulamog. Let's play Return. Yeah, our life total's not in jeopardy. I guess I'd rather just draw cards. But I like most of our cards here. Let's just draw our deck. It's the fun. It's what cool kids are doing, right? Whispers gets him here, but I think he'll counter it. All right, we got 11 cards left. Oh boy. Oh boy. The Mine Rack seemed a little bit sketchy here. We'll hit him with the Whispers. And I think he'll try to counter it, and then we should be good to go for whatever else we want to do. Which I guess is an Ever After here. Hi, Lily. How are you? Nissa and Tamio. Is he just on green? God, I don't like that. He could still have a spell shrivel. Still have a spell shrivel. He didn't play anything there. Play the Return here. Start the beats. I don't really want any of these cards back, but I guess we'll do Reflector Mage. So we could have Nissa, which would get back Tamio probably or something. So maybe you just get back Reflector Mage. I love that Whispers. I mean, look at his hand now. He's only got 2 cards. We're much less of a threat to getting countered. And now we are good to go for our Ever After. Good to go. One more land, we get Hardcast Kozilek. I guess we're missing Aether Hub, huh? We don't have the uncolored mana for it. Ulamog and Scuttler seems pretty good. Though Jace lets us cast stuff from our graveyard, which is quite full. Quite full. We're not going to cast the Mine Rack. It's just too dangerous. So, does he have that other Declaration in stone? That's Tragic Arrogance. What we're going to do here is we're going to fling our Jace so that we get to keep Ulamog. And that could be a concession. I mean, we lose nothing here. Tragic Arrogance does nothing. Doesn't matter if Ulamog doesn't do damage. Still attack with it. Maybe I need to play like one Crumbling Vestige in here. I don't know what you mean by that, Flashback. Bro exists deck. Is there a poison deck? There's definitely not an infect deck. There's a Petra does that poisoning stuff, right? I'm not quite sure what she does with it. I'm pretty excited that we've almost decked ourselves here and that we probably had a very good possibility of doing it. In fact, I should be getting back a creature with Liliana. Well, we don't get to fling the Drake because we needed to save the Ulamog. But that seems fine. Also, so does this attack here. I could really care less about this. I mean, we could lose our Wandering Fumarole there and chump it. You have an Infect deck and real cards? Gross. Those decks were beating up my Storm deck pretty bad. Got him. Let's finish it off because we can talk about sideboard after this. Like, as I said, this deck is super strong. I think it matches up pretty well against, like, especially pseudo control like this where he's trying to play creatures and blink and, like, do other things. But if we played this guy, I guess we could side in a Dispel. He has Reclamation Sage. That doesn't bother us. I guess this is more of a blink deck. He just couldn't find green. What do we want to do for... Unsubstantiate might be good, like when he goes to Essence Flux something, you unsubstantiate it so the Essence Flux misses. It still goes back in his hand and accomplishes his goal though. I don't know, I think we pretty much keep what we got there. We could maybe put in a Gear Hulk. What does that do? Put in a Radiant Flames if he gets too many creatures on board. I don't know. We did pretty well against that deck. I think we're pretty well situated against that kind of deck. A lot of those decks don't have... But see, if he had been bouncing those Reflector Mages a lot, it could suck. Could suck. Grand Blue Affinity. Tell me about... Why is it called Grand Blue Affinity? What's in there that makes it grand and blue as opposed to a normal affinity? I've been playing the Blue-Red Gift Storm. Modern Monday, I mean, Midday Moderns. Midday Moderns is going to be going on in about 2 hours. This deck is insane. It's not good. I play a Blue-Red Gift Storm deck there. And I'm not very good at it yet. Seeing that Ulamog is just great. The value is real. Hopefully this guy won't play a blue mana, alright? So we're good to go on our Cathartic. What we really need is blue mana off this Cathartic. So I'm gonna trade this mountain. And hope he gets some blue. Nope. Nope. A lot of people playing Thalia today. Well, I was gonna play Aether Hub. Guess I'm not gonna do that now. Or actually, I probably still will. I'm just not gonna play Baral. Island? Ew. Evolving Wild is so awkward with Thalia. I guess I should have Evolving Wilds first there. There's some blue sources. Attaboy, we got there. We got there. Next turn we play Jason Baral and see what kind of removal he's working with. Why is he playing Gaia Reach Sanitarium? That's my question. What about his deck makes him want to discard? Well, we do seem to be a bit swamped on lands. Get it? Get it? That's so good for us. Couldn't pay that guy enough to do that for us, and we're still getting lands. Yeah, it's a funny one, ABs. That's right. It's one of my best jokes ever. Really wish this guy would use his Gaia Reach Sanitarium more. We got no card draw, we got no card filter. Well, we have Jace actually, which is card filter. And he can cast Cathartic Reunion, which is card draw. Never mind. We're doing okay. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's start with that. Do I have two? I don't. So let's lose the Sunken Hollow and the hub. Now we do the pieces. I want to hold up the blue. Do I like the in-game music? Not very much. Can't really hold up blue. I think it's better to pieces here than hold up blue. But I wanted to put this video on YouTube today. Normally I love playing my own music, and we're going to be right back to that on Challenge Thursday. A lot of my VODs kind of suck. Woo, that's a good card. Wow, that's a good card. That wipes his whole board. Well, I was going to save this Jason, do the cool trick where you block and then activate him to null the damage, but never you mind. Because Baral is a beast. Baral is a beast. Getting me that for 2. Well, that was a hell of a turn. I don't know what position we started in at the beginning of that turn. But I certainly like the way we ended it. Look at this. We're going in. Get him, Baral. If I had to listen to this music the whole time I was playing it, go crazy. Like for as many hours as I put in this game. Now it does switch every set, they switch the music. But of course at this point, they're not switching the music anymore. Well, I think we got a lot of good plays next turn. Whew. Is that the death touch one? I don't think that's the death touch one. Can we just get back a fatty? Do we have any fatties in here? Ulamog? I think getting back Ulamog seems like a great play. He could be running Deck and Stone. But then we could play Compelling Deterrence. Isn't great, but it's good. Or we could play Compelling Deterrence on one of these and make him discard. Should have left the blue untapped. Should have left the blue untapped. A little bit of a land punt there. We're no longer attacking with Baral. Yeah, this is the Dirty Drakes. I just wanted to play it because we spent all that time making the sideboard. I don't know if you're here for that. But I kind of wanted to play it and think about, from our sideboard, what we put in to fight the decks that we fight. So these 2 games, I think we're just going to win pretty handily the way our deck is. I like Drake here. I think we might get rid of Never. Doesn't matter, we can cast any of it from the graveyard. Our friend Jace, Vryn's Prodigy. Got him. We can leave. That's fine. We got dirty again, Omega. What have you been doing? You hosted me, Omega. You've been fooling around with your own channel. Getting ready for the big premiere Omega stream. So this is kind of a creature deck, which means I think Radiant Flames would be pretty good here. He had a lot of creatures at 3 toughness. And maybe the Essence Extraction would be good here. I don't know what we'd board out. What would you board out of this deck? Maybe a Pieces or maybe the Sensors. Yeah, they all seem pretty good. I don't know, we board out something. But I wouldn't change too much about our deck to fight this deck, since I do feel like we ran over it pretty good. Twitch can't contain you. Max coins. All right, this is gonna be the last game of the day, I think, depending if it goes the normal time. Turbo Mill went 4-2. I have a private Steam profile. I don't know if that's true or not. Probably. So I've been invited a lot for friends. Got that little Kraken picture. I guess it's weird to have a private Steam profile when I'm out here streaming with my face and my info probably flying around places. This is pretty bad. We only have telling time to find land, and we have 2 super slow lands. All in on, yeah, let's go for another try. And one more. Perfect. Perfect. The old Molda 5, folks. Old Molda 5. We got plays. We got turn 3 plays. Like, I wish this was Liliana instead of Saheeli, but otherwise we're good to go. If we get censored here, that's a sad panda. We can just play the Drake out. Make him do stuff. No. What? Guess I should have played Saheeli there. Damn it. Oh, we should go with the Planeswalker first, right? Oh. Essence Scatter. Now we know he's holding up counter spells for the rest of the game. Shoot, we let him get away with that Essence Scatter. I didn't want to get censored, but both our lands came into play tapped. We're just getting punished for a Molda 5 against a control deck. This is probably a mill deck. Probably should have played anything. It wasn't was I getting too many invites, it's just when I made the Steam profile I didn't feel like making it public. I don't know. If you want to get to know me, come to my stream. This is the real. And the final counter spell. Why do I always get the shittiest draws against these control decks? Either get stuck on land or we're out of here. We'll play one more because that was just going to be stupid. We played everything at the wrong time. Everything. But that, I learned something there. The 2 up. Definitely go with the Planeswalker. So he probably could have just censored it and then held up Essence Scatter. And so it would have gone the same. But you Essence Scatter is something to think about. Good game to that guy. Just had too many answers to our Molda 5. We got no draw here. But we got plays. So I guess we'll keep it. And we'll get a red source. Or a blue source. Blue source. These compelling deterrents can often be pretty meh. But I still think it's good. I think it's better than unsubstantiate. Okay. Unsubstantiate can only hit a creature once it's on the board, right? It's a spell or a creature. wish I could pop one of his lands there. I'd be popping it so fast you wouldn't know what popped. Well, Whisper's gonna be really good. Mind Rack seems really good, which means either discard the land or Yahinis, so it's Yahinis. Even though this guy could be playing zombie. Hey, there we go. Yahini's back. Now, I was telling people that I'm probably going to go for 2, 3, and 4 tomorrow. No, I can't Fatal Push right now. Almost misplayed that Fatal Push. Let's go with the Mind Rack. It enables the Whisper. So maybe Liliana's better here. Just start pumping her. Feed deck's gonna be really hard. I could play Yahini's into Liliana. Is that a good play? I don't know how many creatures this guy's gonna have. So let's play safe, and I guess the safest play is to play the Mind Rack. Because he's just been fumbling around with his lands with all these shambling vents. So I don't know if he plans to drop a ton of creatures or if he's just playing planeswalkers, and this is just the first one of the planeswalkers. But this could also soak up an Anguished Unmaking. That was not going to hit Lily. And Whispers is turned on now? No? Instant land, sorcery. We're missing a creature. We're going to take damage for it. Ouch. I thought for sure I wasn't really worried about not reaching. So we're gonna Yahini's into Lily and then Whisper. And that seems like a bold play. Guess we're not whispering because for some reason we still don't have Delirium. Which I think is just crazy. How do we not have Delirium? Fatal Push is good if he tries to attack in with one of his lands. He'll also set his lands back a bunch. Well, he could still attack with the land here. He probably thinks this is a really strong play. Ouchie. Do we mill when I do this? Might just mill just to get the Delirium here. I think we're just gonna chump the land with Baral. That puts a creature into our graveyard, activates Whispers, stops making Homeboy do 4 damage to us. Still pumping Lily to get to 7. Don't see that much feet in duels. There's like a couple of giant pictures where the giant's foot is like trampling some little guy. That's all I got to go on though. Yep, okay. Okay. Well, rip planeswalkers. And of course he has the Evolving Wilds that he's been saving all game somehow. Really use some card draw next turn. This card gives me a whooping quite often. Ooh, Drake is pretty good. Dumping our hand, folks. Showing the opponent that we got nothing left in our hands. Got a reader. Got a reader. Rex Sage, another Nissa. Thanks, Seekin V. Thanks for stopping through. Thanks for speaking up in chat. Good to hear from you. One of my favorite things to do is to make decks. So I definitely play a little bit different decks than you'll probably see most people run. I don't try to run the main stuff. I try to find the good stuff, and this stuff is good right here. This Dirty Drake deck is out of control. Now when it comes to tournament time, you might catch me running Mardu vehicles. But I don't know. Maybe not with this Drake deck anymore. Wow. Did he have another Evolving Wilds? Has he just been sitting on that Evolving Wilds just forever? Crack, crack. I think we win this race, don't we? We could just trade, though. I think we win this race. For all we know, we could hit a fling or something. Yeah, we've all had to do that, Seeking V. But oh, I don't like that he stopped at one. Makes me think that he found some removal spell here. I feel like if we hit pieces of the puzzle here. Yeah, okay. Well, that's an extra card. He can get his Tireless Tracker. Not exactly what we need right now. Not exactly what we need. Do we have anything in our graveyard? Nothing. A good chance we have lethal next turn and crack back. We just need to draw a single spell. Not another Evolving Wilds? I thought for sure he'd have another Evolving Wilds. We're letting it through. At this point, 1, 2, 3, he could pump it. I guess he can't pump it high enough to beat our Drake. But maybe we kill him. Problem is, if he plays another creature, we have a 3-turn clock without the Drake. No, let's let it through. He's not attacking with his man lands, which he probably should have been doing. But I guess he wanted to just draw cards, which is pretty good too, but that's going to cost him a lot of mana here. Crack another. Got some removal in there. Got an alms to the vein. He's in the tank. He's in the tank. Ugh. We should have killed that tracker. Need some top deck love now. We just could not get deep enough in our deck. Alright, well, that was a weird keep, right? I forget what the keep was, but... Well, we played some stuff, right? What did we play? Played a Cathartic. That was it. Yeah, we didn't really find any of our card draw. We just had that one Cathartic. He can just swing with all his lands. Guess he's short on land a bit here. Can only swing with one land. Hopefully we can just block it and then Kozilek's return, and that'll be enough to kill it. Yeah, rip. His cards are better than ours. I should have traded one of those Drakes, right? Went for the win. Guess that was a greedy action. Or traded the Mine Rack initially when he could only pump it to 4. Kept the Drake. Anyways, guys and gals, that is going to be it. Let's see what we got going on here. So, what did we do today? Thank you for those bits, bees. Bit hype. We got some new followers. We got JTX78. Thank you very much. Saw some new people in chat, like Seeking V, though maybe not. Maybe I've seen you come through every now and then. We made a sideboard for this Drake deck. So what did we play against there? I shouldn't have left the battlefield so fast. It was kind of like a mid-range Abzan good stuff deck. He had some planeswalkers, so we would have sideboarded in one of our nevers to go to 2. And maybe our unsubstantiates to bounce those big creatures like his Avacins. I think that's the call against like big mid-range. As we put in the never if he's got planeswalkers, and then we put in the 2 unsubstantiates to bounce and just completely ruin his tempo. And then maybe a murder or something for his creatures. We got 1 Radiant Flames in the sideboard. It doesn't hit Avacyn. It would hit the Tireless Tracker. Did he have... What else did we kill with Yahini's expertise? Thalia. Let me peek at that sideboard real quick. I think I like the 2. What was he killing our stuff with? Maybe a Dispel. 2 Unsubstantiates. Maybe that Gear Hulk would be good against him. 1 Never. Maybe a Gear Hulk or a Murder. I don't think we need Essence Extraction. Our life wasn't into that much. Ham and apple sandwich coming up? Yeah, if I have time, but I think this stream wrap-up's going to take too long. I'm going to have to pick up my kid first and then get onto it. Yeah, so I think we got about 3 or 4 good options, and I think it would make our deck much stronger. Like that second Never would definitely be good. And I think the unsubs would be nice. Anyways, the reason we built the sideboard today is, as you can see up, where we go? Boop, there. I should point with the other hand. There. I'm starting a new feature called Sideboard Saturdays, where we play best 2 out of 3 or best 3 out of 5, depending on attendance. And you guys bring your own sideboard with your deck. So you play the same deck with a 15-card sideboard. Everything on the honor system. And that's going to be Saturday around 9 p.m., 10 p.m. this Saturday. Should be a fun time. I know a couple people are interested. If we get only 1 other person, I'll play 3 out of 5 with them. If we get 4 plus, then we'll play 2 out of 3, and we'll set up matches to go off stream. If we get other streamers involved, then I could host their games and we could chat about them that way. A lot of different ways we could do this sideboard Saturday. So if you're interested in that, start building your sideboard now, like I did today. Tomorrow is Challenge Thursdays. We got all those nifty challenges going on tomorrow. All morning we deck build weird challenge decks. Yeah, think about it, Seeking B. Like it's just a good way to think about, a new way to think about Magic that most duelists don't do. But we can easily do it. Since all our games are 1-of, we never think about sideboards, but it's a very good part of Magic, and it's definitely helps you get deeper into the strategy of deck building, etc. Thanks to Unknown Source showing up after an eternity being gone. A Twitch eternity, which is probably like 1 week, but seemed like a long time. And he dropped some fatty donations and subs and all that cool stuff. Appreciate that, Unknown. If you guys missed it, I do have a sub promotion where you can rip up a card. I can sign your name on a card, or we could just save a card. Hey, thanks for those bits, bees. But Unknown being himself wanted something else, so he tried to make me draw a beefy cheese rib steak on the swamp. I don't know what to say really, except the fact that it does not look very much like a beefy cheese rib steak. Whoo! And then I wrote his name on the bottom. So this is how he wanted to get immortalized in his sub. If you're a first month sub, we can do something similar to you with these revised swamps, or an island or a plains. And if you're a 6-month sub, then we'll get a comment out and we'll do something terrible to that. Let me just show you. Let me see if I have this. We got a little bit of time. If we have this beefy cheese rib steak picture that I imagined when I tried to draw this. I got it. All right, can we blow it up? Zoom in. Zoom it up. All right, now you guys tell me. I mean, come on. Right? Same. No, these aren't alpha. These are revised. I ripped one up on stream a long time ago, and Shard almost lost his mind, so it gave me the idea for the subs. Last time we checked, the E-price is about 9 cents a pop. Dude, that's the exact same picture. I don't know what you're talking about. Exact same. I'm an artist. We did run a little bit over, so we cannot finish off with the drum solo. I'll splash a cymbal for you, though. Hopefully we'll get a drum solo in on Challenge Day tomorrow. Midday Modern will be on today, so in about 1.5 hours, we'll be playing MTGO Modern Blue Red Gift Storm. I'm still learning it. It's a short stream, normally like an hour and a half and 2 hours. Come on by then if you're interested in MTGO Modern. Right now I'm doing tournament practice setting, free play, until I can figure out this deck. Bees gives me 10 bits for hitting the symbols. The unknown writing was closer to looking like the rib steak than my picture of the rib steak. Jesus Christ, Bees. Give me a break, man. Anyway, I rambled on enough. Thanks, everyone, for coming out today. Hope to see you around later. Have a good day. Enjoy your duels. Watch out for my dirty drakes. They'll be flying around. Peace.